I got your dog. Excuse me. I said I got your dog.
Ever since Frankie laid her eyes on what appears to be a killer mannequin, it shows up everywhere she goes and gruesomely slashes her friends without a trace until they finally learn its secret. Anyone who sees it embodies the fatal curse, and free from its deadly stranglehold only if you don't look away. A close-knit friend group torn apart by skepticism and worry until they see the mannequin for themselves and suddenly become isolated from the outside world and band together to end the never-ending killing rampage that the mannequin is possessed with. Or at least they try.
Can I help you with something?
Move over, Ken. This giant doll is coming for you. Don't Look Away is a spine-chilling supernatural horror film releasing in theaters across the US and Canada on September 1st, 2023. SCP-173 Euclid class, meaning that we don't fully understand it, but know is very dangerous. We know it's intelligent, we know it's unpredictable, and we know it will kill. And for that reason, there's people tasked with containing it and keeping an eye on it at all times. At first glance, you wouldn't guess just how dangerous 173 is. You wouldn't think it's incredibly intelligent. In fact, you'd probably think the opposite. That's because it's more or less a walking slab of concrete and rebar, with stunted limbs and traces of spray paint that give the impression of a dopey face. We have to enter its cell twice a week for cleaning duties. It leaves a disgusting, foul-smelling liquid on the floor, a reddish-brown substance that I can only describe as a mix of blood and waste products. Where that stuff comes from has remained a mystery since we first contained it in 1993. Going into the cell was always a three-man job because, and this is maybe the weirdest part about 173, it can't move if human eyes are watching it. That's why you need at least two people watching it at all times. If you were in the room watching 173 by yourself and blinked, you'd be dead before your eyes opened. We don't know how it moves that fast, but in that fraction of a second, your neck is snapped so hard it's almost like being decapitated. I've seen the videos to prove it, and all it took was a sneeze. Don't Look Away is a spine-chilling supernatural horror film releasing in theaters across the US and Canada on September 1st, 2023.